Yo, what's going on, my profits? Your boy Cali here. Um, got a little knowledge that I'm trying to drop on you guys today. I hope you've been enjoying these videos. As always, guys, appreciate the support. And I do these videos based on what you guys are asking me. So DM me and Instagram. I respond. We have our Telegram group that's growing, and yeah, let's dive into it. We're just gonna check on this market cap real quick. 348. Nothing much has changed, guys, as far as market cap. I don't think it's been too crazy, but some of these coins have been doing some amazing stuff. And obviously, if you're following the market today, we all know MCO is stealing the show today. It's just on a rampage. It pulled back a little. It was at 17. So we look at the chart real quick. Just remember, guys. Remember when MCO was all the way up here. So this has potential to grow. I'll come back to this, and actually, it might be part of what I speak on. So, guys, today I want to talk about trading versus investing and how I found the middle ground, because I see that a lot of people are swinging one way or another, right? So either you're holding and you're really not happy, or you're trading and it's not working out. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of knowledge and see what is what, right? So there's different types of traders, and um, you have to kind of choose what you want to be. Obviously there's exceptions, but discipline is the key of any investment strategy. So there's the long hold, and that's not an investment per se, but this is something that you're trading for a couple months based on whatever reasons, technicals, news, whatever. You're just kind of betting on the coin that it's going to go up. So that's a little bit long holder. Swing trades, where most of my trades come from when I do trade, and I usually look for um, 3 to 5 day trades, and then if I want to hold a little bit more intermediate, it's about 2 weeks, but nothing really too crazy. And then obviously we have a day trader, which is most of us are trying to day trade. I find that um, uh, people, when you day trade, it's really hard unless you really get like proficient in reading charts, because usually that's where it comes from. And then you have the infamous scalpers. Um, so what a scalper does is, I mean, they're looking at a 1 minute or like 5 minute chart, So that's it's hard to play these things without having the base knowledge. So if you guys are going to get into that game, right, of any trading, get some fundamentals, guys. Just don't go in there guns blazing, because you will get burned. I mean, I burned through my first trading account real quick. So, and then what, like an investor, right? What does an investor do? They hold, they cost average, they think long-term games, they do more fundamental and more research than the trader, right? The trader's just kind of bouncing back and forth, trying to make a quick buck, right? So what does the trader do? They buy and sell for profit. So they're dipping in and out of coins to try to beat the market. So if obviously we're talking crypto right now, but I'll just relate it to some of you that aren't comfortable with crypto. If you're in the stock market, what are you trying to be? You're trying to be the Nasdaq, and you're trying to be the Dow Jones. So that's what your goal is, right? And I mean, it's really nothing. So that's where it comes down to. Um, what are you trading in, right? In crypto, like I mentioned today in the group, is like, if you're trying to outpace Bitcoin, you better know what the fuck you're doing, because Bitcoin will eat your ass alive as far as gains. Like you think you're up 400%, and then you switch it over to Bitcoin on your blockfolio and you're down 30%. So if you would have just held the Bitcoin, guess what? You would have made more profit. There is a lot of profit to be made, guys. There is, I mean, trading, you can make some really decent money, and investing in alts, you can also make some money. So traders usually just gonna do a TA setup, a technical analysis trade up, whatever. I mean, there's so many different setups. I mean, they make bucks just on one setup, guys. So and then they're gonna usually try to trade the news or events. So MCO, everyone's pumped about the card coming up, the Visa logo's back, and more than anything, man, believe it or not, we all enjoy that thrill. We we all chase it, right? Like if you're trading, and man, it's there's nothing better than, especially when you're day trading and you come out on the day like today, where uh, in the group we at 5 a.m. They're talking about trading MCO, and you see these people start pumping in that weren't in MCO and make 80% returns in one day. So obviously, you definitely beat the market that day for Bitcoin. So, man, today was it, guys. We've been, I mean, everyone in the group's just been hitting all-time highs. It's insane seeing some of these guys' portfolios. So how did I find a middle ground, right? And this is kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. So how did I find the middle ground? Because we want to have fun. We don't want to miss the fun, right? Like it's fun trading. It's fun looking for that coin. So what you should do is just allocate a certain percentage of your whole portfolio towards trading. And this should be um I mean, if you want to be aggressive, 20%, but you should be holding top three coins, top five coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, fuck, even Ripple, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, guys, hold Bitcoins, and you're usually gonna do better. So obviously, like my breakdown usually is, 60% top coins, and then 20% like riskier alts, and then 20% you could trade with, and that 20% is more than enough usually to bring you up in your portfolio if you do a couple right things. When you're investing, though, guys, when you're investing, do not tap into your 401, right? Do not tap into your investment portfolio, because what happens is you see a big run up and you're chasing this trend because you're making, oh man, I'm already up 400%. I think this is gonna keep going. And what do you start doing? You start taking out of your investment portfolio, and you actually start losing money. So you have to be, like I said, discipline is the key to any trading, any investing. If you're cost averaging, you start saying, hey, I'm an investor. I like this coin. I'm gonna put in $100 every paycheck, no matter if it's up or down. I'm not gonna worry about today, the next week, the next month, because this is a 3-year coin, a 5-year coin for me. So it's a discipline of you getting into the actions of actually investing. And then if you're trading, it's taking the gains from your trades, guys, and investing them, because that's ultimately like the best of both worlds, right? That's how I really, really found my middle ground is, if I trade, for me personally, I love Litecoin, so I take my winnings and I buy Litecoin, and to me it's like free Litecoin, because technically that Litecoin didn't cost me anything. That Litecoin was just free money. So if, for instance, back in the day, if I had, $100 and I traded a coin, and I'm talking about trading where it was like, I know I got into it just to make a pump and dump, 3 days, and I would have made $40. I would have bought a Litecoin, because I would have still kept my initial investment and maybe added a little bit more. So if I was trading $100, I would have had 105, and I would have taken my Litecoin. So um, when you're trading with that 20%, when do you take your profit? That's when you have to set those goals. So set profit taking goals. So everyone portfolio, everyone has different risk factors. But say I'm gonna throw a number out there. If you're trading $1,000, so that's 20% of your portfolio. You have $5,000 portfolio, right? And you're trading $1,000 of it. You're gonna say, hey, every time I double up, I'm gonna take a certain percentage of that profit and invest it. So that way you're actually holding your profit. So whether you're investing it, like I said, in the top, coins like Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatnot, you're actually hedging against yourself making bad decisions, because now you have 1,500 to trade with, and you also have $500 more in your actual 401k, your investing portfolio. So guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you is, both are possible. So should you be holding? Yes. Should you be trading? Yes, because there's huge swings in this market, but you have to get the proper knowledge. And I'm gonna be trying to bring you um, more behind the scenes of how we trade and how we choose our coins and stuff like that as time passes. And honestly, I try to do these YouTube videos for everyone, but everyone in my group is like getting real proficient in finding certain coins. Like they're just uh, kind of blowing my mind as far as where the group is going. But this is a real basic setup for me. So we're just gonna look at MCO real quick, guys. Okay, so let me see real quick. Oop, nope. Where is my? Oh, real quick, guys. I use Coinigy just so you can see the different tools that's available. Right. Just I'm gonna go through them real quick. Um, there's a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I definitely enjoy this platform. It is a paid platform, but it's worth it for me. I've made enough money off crypto where I'm not tripping. So look, guys, I took the peak. Right, this is the Fibonacci retracement. I took the peak of the market. I hit the bottom, and look what happened. I'm actually hitting the the first line, and I didn't even look, and I didn't even try. So some of these tools are very powerful, right? So we got to see what's gonna happen in the next, and actually the next day, because the next candle is really fundamental towards a technical trade, right? So we're gonna see some kind of pullback. So we hit this. I mean, you can see it's a clear. See for you guys right here. We can see it's a clear resistance, right? I mean, you see it hitting here a couple times. It tries to break it. It kind of did, but then just comes right back and dips below that. So we're at a key point where if it does break, I mean, what's the next profit? What's the next level? And you're talking about almost double of where it's at right now. So um, it's definitely something to look at. I got in with one of the guys in the group at 2 something, and I didn't have money to cost average when it dipped down this big dip. I didn't have the money when it went down to 80 cents, and I kind of sucks. But I still got in at 230. So for me, I'm up 5 times, I think, in the coin right now, or something like that, 6 times. So it's definitely a holder for me. I didn't start with a lot of money. Like I said, my portfolio wasn't that big back then. I think I took like $200. I'll even look it up right now. Let me see real quick. Um, Give me 1 second. So, guys, I took $251. Okay, and people in my group, I'll show you guys. I took $251 when and this is July 2nd. Okay, and I like the tech, and I mean, I believe that we all want to use our crypto, so these cards are really important. And I've made a profit of 627% in fiat and 57% in Bitcoin. which is still not bad. I'm outpacing Bitcoin by 50%. That's pretty good. But that 251 is now worth 1831. So just to give you an example of, it doesn't take your whole holdings to make money, guys. In the group, you guys see me. I take $100, and I did it recently with ADA. I took $100. Now it's worth $800. So it's not necessarily you're going to be trading and holding all the time, but you don't need to get into these big positions to try to make money. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, if you hit it, like if I would have put in $500 into this coin, where would I be right now? Obviously, or if I would have put in 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000. But back then, this was just some kind of it wasn't really developed where it is now, at the stages where it's at now. So now would be the time to, if I wanted to reinvest, kind of really uh, bog down and get into the technicals and the fundamentals, if this is going to be a coin that I want to hold, because this coin was a $30-$40 coin, guys. So if they can pull off the card, and it's something that's feasible for people, definitely see this being a three-figure coin. So even at 15, you're still gonna 5 times, 6 times your money from here. But there's a but. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, I think there's gonna be some kind of a pullback, whether it be today, tomorrow, or the next day. Nothing can run up forever. I mean, if you look at the last time we ran up, right? I mean, guys, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's always a pullback, but when is it? It's hard to tell unless you're really watching it constantly. But I mean, look at this run up. We start at uh what is it, 21.5, and it like doubled. That's what I'm saying. So we're in a market where we've doubled, right? Because 2 days ago we were at 55,000. Now we're at 144. So we almost 3 times in 2 days. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's possible to trade and just be patient. Think about it. If you would have bought in here, and the group, we called it like at $5, right? Um, Chaser called it at $5. So think about it. If you would have been at $5, I think it was like 530 something, and got a $17 return as a trade, and now you're taking your profit and you put that into BTC and hold for another trade, you're winning. You're outpacing the market all day, because Bitcoin in the last month has not tripled. Obviously, it's gone up, but it hasn't tripled. So your profit's going to be a whole lot higher. Like I said, say you would have taken that $100, so now it's $300. You put 150 into your savings, and now you have 150 to play with, and try to do it again. So I hope this helps, guys. Like I said, always hit us up in the DM. Um, Go to the website. I'm trying to work on the resources, guys, but we have a lot going on in the group. I'm working on the Discord because it's growing, and we need more structure. So I'm growing. So I'm working on the resources, but we have our Binance referral in there, our Cryptopia, just our exchanges, Coinbase. If you just want to buy your first Coinbase and you're in the US, especially, guys, everyone buys it here, because that's a question I get often. Oh, how do I start? Go to Coinbase and buy your first coin. Like, if you use the link in here, if you buy $100, you get $10 for free. So you automatically make $10% on your investment, which is pretty cool, right? So you get $10, we get a $10 buyback, and that's a way to support by you just purchasing. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're supporting us too, to help us grow and keep making these videos and helping the group grow. And obviously, like I said, Coinigy is not free, guys. We have to pay for these things, and I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it regardless. But if I really appreciate all the support and love that we get in the group, um, and just on Instagram. Just you guys, when you hit me up, trust me, I feel the love and I appreciate it, and that's why I'm gonna keep doing it. I want to share the knowledge. So for now, this is your boy Cali. Hope you have a good one, man. Happy trading.